shining. But guitar-wise, it's only one with tremolo
Yeah.
and the solo.
So now you're on tour again. I read somewhere that you play 200 gigs a year. Is that right?
I think 2006 we played like something like that.
Yeah.
2007, yeah, also a touring year. 2008 was a kind of an off year for us. We built a studio. We set up our own label, Musica della Santa, and we recorded the album.
So when you're on,
Kind of eager to go on tour again. It feels good to play the new songs live and so.
Mhm. Is touring these days work for you, or is it still adventurous?
We bring some people with us who makes it adventurous for us, you know. So
Oh, we're getting better and better in touring.
yeah,
But now I think you don't discover new cities or anything anymore after.
well, yeah. There's still more to discover.
Yeah.
I think we discover more now than before, actually.
Yeah, because before, like I said, you get better in touring. You get better in dealing with your days and capturing every day, like doing what's best for yourself.
What's about the fans? Do they stand in front of your hotel, and when you get out of the hotel, you are surrounded by them, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
sometimes.
It's not like there's hundreds of them. I mean, there's.
But we have a really good street team. That's people help us out with handing out flyers and
Yeah.
stuff. And they they come and see our sound checks and we meet them, and say hi. So we have a good
For Mando
relationship.
Diao fan, the more devoted you are, the closer you get to the band. So I mean, the most devoted fans we meet every day. And street team, we invite them to sound checks. We speak to them and we ask them stuff. And it's good to have a good communication with the.
Are there also
fans.
any weird or funny fan stories?
Yeah, but I don't want to give them out to anyone.
No?
No.
Keep them
Too
within the
bad.
community,
Yeah,
of
exactly.
Mando Diao.
Okay. Is there sometimes an overkill of fans? I think when you're at home, people recognize you and stuff. Can you do normal stuff and?
I don't like people hanging around my apartment. That's the only trouble I have. Besides from that, I don't mind being recognized on the streets. I mean, you can be recognized by anyone on the street. I mean, some old friend and you went to in high school can go up to you, and to me, it's no difference. I mean, they know me, and I don't know them. It's the only. I think it's fine. I understand why they approach me, and
Does it hurt as an artist sometimes when some fans just see, or just follow you because of the looks and actually don't care about the music?
I don't think no one. I mean, Mando Diao got so good music, so I don't think anyone is into us only because our looks. But this is pop music, and there's not a soul in this business that is not here only because of the music. It's everything around it.
Yeah.
I mean, Amy Winehouse, I wouldn't say she looks good, but she's definitely got a look that people are affected by. And people like her style and look as much as the music.
Yes.
And that is for every artist in the world. This is pop music. It's popular music, it's popular culture. Everything from the design on your t-shirt, record sleeves, and the clothes you're wearing, everything counts. It's
Do you have stylists?
no. Yeah, of course. We have the same. We have our own selves. Like we did in the music. Like we do everything ourselves.
Yeah. So you don't have people coming and say, "Hey, wear that jacket or jeans or stuff."
No. I mean,
We
there's
just
no one
do
who
whatever
can.
we just wear whatever we want and do whatever we want and say whatever we want.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be Mando Diao.
Yeah.
I don't think there's many bands. To be honest with you, I think it's a myth that there are bands that people say that what clothes they should wear and stuff.
Well, we had the Veronicas on last weekend, and they had stylists
Okay.
with them.
Okay.
I read somewhere that you dissed the Beatles, saying they never did a complete album, that they didn't have a story going through the albums. Can you explain that? I don't know who said it from you guys, actually. It was kind of...
You said it. Nah, I mean, I can analyze that, yeah, but I don't like complete albums. I mean, one thing I like about the Beatles is that they're putting a shitty Ringo song on and a cheesy children's song on and a druggy production on a song. And I mean, to me, like, the White Album is the best Beatles album, and it's the most diverse album, and it's got some of the worst songs on them, and it makes it more fun to listen to. I mean, the Beatles were so childish. That's their biggest thing, you know. And if I was a music journalist, maybe I would react on having bad songs on an album. But I'm just a fan, so
Yeah.
I kind of like the flaws of the Beatles, and I think that Mando Diao are too serious and too perfect sometimes. And I would like to have a Yellow Submarine on the album and a like that, you know, like a Martha My Dear and stuff. So yeah, to me, I don't care about that.
Yes. In Sweden, you guys have strong winters. We had here shitty weather for the last 3 months, and in Sweden must be terrible snow and long nights. And I read that a lot of Swedish people are depressed during wintertime. What do you guys do against depression?
I don't know.
Music, I guess, or go away somewhere. We went to Los Angeles it was in November when it just started to get dark outside, you know. It was really good to get away. I think people get away from Sweden, you know.
Yeah,
To get out of the depression.
I don't think it's any good way to handle it. You just have
it's a
to
hard way.
hold out, and then the spring comes. But in Sweden, it's so hard because even now, the spring is not even near. I mean, it could be 2 months of shitty weather, and we've been having this since October, and it's so. I have to say that no one appreciates spring more than a Swede.
Yeah.
So there's some good things.
Do you think that might have influence when you would have recorded your album during winter, that it sounded different than when you do it in summer?
We tried to make a winter album because we knew that it was going to release in the winter. But it was recorded in the summer.
Yeah.
So it was not a winter album that way. But we knew from the beginning that it was going to be released in like February or stuff like that. And that was the first time in our history that we released a winter album. So we knew that's why we started the album with Blue Lining and some of the darker songs and just to get a colder feeling.
So everybody talks about the economical crisis and stuff. How do you fear that this might have impact as for you as an artist, that label?
No. I mean, musicians are if you write it depends on what album you write. You know, if you write a hit like Dance with Somebody, you know, it doesn't matter what world you're in. You know, people gonna love that song anyway. You know, and so to us, that has got nothing to do with our world. And
I think independent artists and bands like us are more important now